Welcome to the Whitetail Advantage Podcast with your host, Brett Bovin. Thank you for tuning in and enjoy the show.
What is up, everyone, and welcome to the motherfucking Electronic Campfire. I'm your host, Brett Bovin. As you know, I'm going to get through this stuff pretty quickly because it's trivia night. We're not politically correct. We say a bunch of shit we don't mean. Or, well, we mean, we don't mean. I don't know. It's for you to decipher. Either way, I'm just going to say this. 10-ring news for tonight. After tonight's show, and if you're listening to this on the audio version, it will be released tomorrow, June 30th. We won't be releasing our next audio version of our episode till July 14th, and our next live show won't be till Sunday, July 13th. So enough of that. Let's get into tonight. It's Whitetail Advantage. It's just me. I have all the other teammates just gone. So it's me versus Mike and Frank from Boondocks. There we go.
You.
Let's go. Makes our revenge a little easier.
Well,
yeah, it does.
I'm here in spirit with you, Brett, because I'm the host of the show. I got to hand out the questions, but
that is true. Squatch has come up with the questions tonight. He's playing neutral party tonight. And if you haven't listened to the episode, what episode number was it when we came on for your guys's? Oh my God, you guys don't even fucking remember. That's just so sad.
We're over 200 and something episodes.
I don't give a shit.
It's not that easy to remember. Hold on. And this is Frank's. Frank should be able to do this because I think Frank's now the new host. So I'm balancing too. But
true.
Hold on, I'll give you.
It started before me.
Episode 215. Episode 215.
Go check out Boondocks Hunting, episode 215. We came on their show for trivia night, and we came in there and we kicked their ass. So it wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. I think we won by 2. Either way, we won.
I think you won by 1, and you got lucky.
Yeah.
I will say this. There was 2 or 3 questions. One question for sure where I accidentally wrote the wrong fucking answer. And one question I know for a fact I didn't like the wording on it. And I'm just going to leave it at that.
That's the excuse everyone says. Like when I failed my test, I'm gonna be like, oh, I didn't like the question.
Right.
Sorry, I didn't like the answer.
I didn't understand that.
I forgot to put the right answer.
all you have A, B, C, and D. All A, B, C, and D. You could use an excuse for any one of those to be right.
Well,
that's true.
Let's talk some shit, fellas. Who's gonna win tonight? Come on. Who's feeling confident? Who's going to talk?
You know we are going to win. We have been. It's revenge.
No, it ain't we. It's we. But I mean, who individually? Who's going to win? I want to hear it.
Of course, me.
Frank's been on fire. I will say, Frank has been on fire, but like,
I start off good and then I start sucking towards the end. So
yeah, when your internet,
we'll see what happens.
That's because we start calling him out for the phone, and then he has to throw the phone away.
Yeah, we're gonna. Somebody call him on the phone so he can't look the shit up.
I don't need to say I'm going to win because I'm just confident I'm going to. Urban Pursuit. He used a number 4 pencil on Scantrons too. Squad, kick things off.
All right, guys. Well, I want to welcome everybody to our trivia night. We're calling it the Woodsman's Gauntlet trivia tonight. And there's 25 questions, multiple guess, okay? Because the last time I only had 20. I didn't know we were supposed to have 25, so I got 25 tonight. And I want to see you guys do well on both parts. Of course, I'm neutral because I'm with both you guys, So who made the best man win? And let's get it rolling, all right? You guys.
You say 20 or 25 questions?
I did 25 questions tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, he saved you last time, Brett. That's why.
Now, here's the rules. Here's the rules. You guys have to write it down. You don't just blurt out your answer. Hold it up after I say, "Has everybody got your answer?" Don't hold it up because the next person can see it. When I'll ask the question, I'll go through the multiple choice, and I'll say, "Are you guys ready to divulge your answers?" And then after that, You hold them up, and we'll go from there. And I want you guys to also keep score of yourselves, and I will keep score. Let me get it on there. I got blank paper here with each of your names on it, so I'm going to try to do all that and host this freaking show too. So what do you say we kick it off, guys? How about the first question?
Let's get it. Let's get it.
All right. If you got any questions or you didn't understand something, just ask me to repeat it, and I'll repeat it for you. All right, here we go. Number one question. A bow shot deer runs 60 yards, lies down, breathes heavily for 90 seconds, and then bolts. You find foamy pink blood at the site. A, wait 20 minutes, push again. B, return in 3 hours. C, circle for a visual. Or D, wait 6 hours, high lung graze likely.
Can you repeat that? You were breaking.
Yeah. Repeat the question one more time.
Maybe it's my mic here. Hold on.
I gave you a $400 mic set. It should be fucking working.
So if it don't, because you gave me a $400 mic set, that was probably from Walmart. All right, ready? You guys ready?
Yep.
A bow shot deer runs 60 yards, lies down, breathes heavily for 90 seconds, then bolts. You find foamy pink blood at the site. A, wait 20 minutes, push again. B, return in 3 hours. C, circle for visual. Or D, wait 6 hours, high lung graze hit likely.
All right, I got mine.
Boys, let me know when you got your answers.
I'm ready.
I would do a version of one of two of these. I'm just letting you know.
Okay, well that doesn't matter.
I do agree, but there is only one right answer. But I do agree with that.
I gave one answer. I'm just saying there's one answer in here that I would partially do without on top of this one too.
All right, Brett, why don't we start with you? What's your answer, buddy?
I have D.
You are correct, sir. So that's.
Can I say I would use that circle around, like I would like loop around type deal, just to kind of like.
Yeah.
See.
That's fine. You're not.
I would not. I would do the 3 hour thing and go back 3 hours.
Yep.
Well,
I've been down that road. I would have waited.
Because I've hit deer high lung, and I mean I found them pretty quickly. Most of mine, full pass through have expired, but I probably would do the 3 hours first, and then or do the 6 hours. Just depends. It really depends. You said foamy blood, but D is definitely I would say the safest options of them all.
So what did you have, Mike?
I had D.
Okay, I'll give you a point, Frankie.
D.
All right. So you guys are all on board with 1 point for the first question. Now the reason why with that, it says foamy pink blood at the site. When you see that, you guys all know that's lung blood.
Yep.
Oh, and the bubbles too.
Yep. Foamy pink is the air bubbles. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to reach out to everybody. Flavors of the Forest. Hello, guys. Urban Pursuit. Thanks for joining up. Mikey, you're on there as usual. Doing double, triple duties here with these questions and stuff. So forgive me if I don't see you on there. All right. Yeah. You boys ready for number 2?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Here we go. After a 308 hit at 150 yards, okay, you guys know what a 308 caliber is, right? Rifle. All right. Your deer bolts, tail down, and you find flecks of blood with dark granular chunks. A, is it liver? B, paunched with soil contamination from the gut? C, high muscle? Or D, exit wound scabbed?
Right. All right. This is you're some real thinker. You weren't lying.
I'm not lying. I really researched the hell out of these questions. I wanted it to be.
Repeat the answers again one time.
Sure, no problem. Just the answers you need?
Yeah.
Okay. A was liver. B was a paunched with soil contamination from the gut. C was high muscle. or D was exit wound scabbed?
And you said because there was dark chunks.
Dark granular chunks is the end of the sentence.
Okay. I think it is this one.
Let me know when you guys are all ready.
I'm ready.
I'm good.
ready.
All right, Frank, what did you come up with, buddy?
I'm nervous about this one.
Yeah,
Same
I'm
thing.
nervous about it. I went with A, but I'm not confident in it.
I'm sorry, Frank, you're wrong.
Ah, fuck.
All right.
How about you, Mr. Nitre?
I went with C.
I'm sorry, but that's wrong too, sir.
Fucking shit.
How about you, Mr. Bovin?
I had A as well.
Okay, guys, you're all wrong. The answer was B.
Gut shot?
Really? No shit.
Okay, just so you guys know, whenever you see a deer, what they're saying is you hit him at 150 yards, your deer bolts with his tail down, and you find flecks of blood that's dark and granular chunks. A deer always tucks its tail and haunches up when he's hit low. So that should have been your telltale sign to answer B. He hit paunched with dark granular chunks. That's usually stomach matter, the black flecks, the stuff that's in the stomach tissue, and everything else.
I would have thought it was liver because of that reason.
Yep, me too.
Liver's dark, red, maroonish blood. The deer wouldn't really punch its tail down. The deer would actually run hard and then walk off if it was a liver hit.
I went with just the blood. I didn't take into account of the
okay.
deer
You're not
hunting over and the tail.
I can see you having a little bit of a hard time with it because you don't rifle hunt. So I understand it. I understand it. Okay, so that was a good stumper. Nobody got that one.
No one got that one. That was a good one.
Yeah,
We're still 1-1-1.
That was a good one.
All right, boys. How about you? You ready for number 3?
Yep.
All right, here we go. A buck's rub line consists of wrist-thick trees, low scrapes, and broken licking branches. What behavior does this conform to? A, edge cruising. B, food to bed pattern. C, core area dominance display. Or D, satellite buck loop.
Fucking shit, man.
I told you the squatch wasn't going to make it easy on you tonight, boys.
Can you read those the answers again, Squatch?
Yeah.
Just the answers again, or do you want the? Okay. So A was edge cruising. B was food to bed pattern. C was core area dominance display, and D was a satellite buck loop.
It's a tough one, but
have you guys come up with something?
I got an answer.
All right. All right, Mike, why don't we start with you? What'd you come up with, buddy?
Oh, let's see.
Mike is correct on that one. So you have 2 points on the board, Mike. How about you, Frankie?
I did not get that one right. I went with B.
Okay. And last but not least, Mr. Brett.
I went with A. I went with A.
Okay. So, Mike, you're the winner on that one, buddy.
There we go. And it was really the licking branch, the licking branches and stuff like that. Where I was like, that's pretty confident with the core area right there.
Yep. And you're correct. That's perfect telltale signs of when you got a buck in the area doing that kind of stuff for anybody that doesn't know. So very good. Very good. Okay, so the score stands right now. Frank, you're at 1. Brett, you're at 1. Mike, you're at 2. And we're moving on to question number 4 here. Here we go. You're tracking a deer after a high shoulder rifle hit. Okay. You find bone fragments and blood spray for 30 yards and then nothing. A, double lung. B, shock, kill, deer dropped, flailed, and died fast. C, gut shot. Or D, vascular graze.
One more time, Squatch. Read the whole thing.
No problem. You're tracking a deer after a high shoulder rifle hit. You find bone fragments and blood spray for about 30 yards and then nothing. Was it a double lung hit for A, shock kill, B, deer dropped and flailed and died fast, C, gut shot deer, or D, vascular graze?
I want to put like 2 answers down, but
Yeah, I don't really know.
I think I got it down to 2, but I think it's this one. I have mine.
All right. Brett, why
I
don't
think
you
it's
go
a flip of a
first?
coin on
I got mine.
Hold on. I'm still thinking. Give me a second.
Okay, hold on. Frank's still thinking. Hold on.
She is. She told me she goes.
Michael asked Brett, do you know what a 308 is?
I know it's a gun. That's it.
It kills things. I know what it does, Daddy.
You can hunt with it.
All right, go ahead.
All right, you guys ready to give us your answer?
I have mine.
All right, Brett, go ahead. What did you get?
I'm going to say I went with C only because you went 30 yards and then it went to nothing.
Well, it's not C. So
Fuck.
you're wrong. Yeah, it's okay. You're not a gun hunter. It's understandable. Understandable. How about you, Mike? What'd you come up with, buddy?
I went with D.
You're not right either.
Frankie,
come on, Frankie.
I was thinking C or D.
I went with B.
Frankie got it right.
Oh, thank God.
All right. So the reason for that, guys, let's just recap. Let's educate the crowd.
But you went 30 yards and you saw nothing, implying that it kept going.
You're tracking a deer after a high shoulder rifle hit. So we know that you hit him high in the shoulder. You can see.
Yep.
You find bone fragments and blood spray for about 30 yards. When you get blood spray, that's a major artery, considering the heart, aorta, or femoral artery. Okay. Then nothing. So when you see that, that's why they say it's a shock kill, because it was through arteries, through bone transfers to the neck bone. The deer drops. Deer dropped, flailed, and died fast. That's how they came up with that answer. And you'll see, Brett, someday when you're a big boy and you pick up a rifle or a shotgun and you actually shoot an animal with it, that bullets kill by shock power, not hemorrhaging.
Okay.
That's true. That's true.
Yep.
Okay, boys. So, Frankie, you're at 2. Brett, you're at 1. Mikey, you're at 2. And we're moving on to question number 5 now. Are you guys ready?
Ready.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. We got an arrow question for you big bow hunters out there. Here we go. You arrow a broadside buck. How about that, Frankie? Did I pick that one?
Shit. All right.
Broadside buck.
Now we're talking.
But the arrow shows white fat, little blood, and shallow depth. A, was it a high lung hit? B, was it the brisket? C, was it above the spine, dead zone? Or D, was it a loin grease?
One more time, just to answer, Squatch. I got all screwed up.
I need the whole thing.
You want the whole thing? We'll start
Yeah,
over.
just read the whole thing.
Okay, here we go. You arrow a broadside buck, but the arrow shows white fat, little blood, and shallow depth. Was it A, a high lung hit, B, a brisket hit, C, above the spine in the dead zone, or was it D, a loin grease?
Well, 2 of those answers are gone.
One more time. Just go through the answers. I just one more time.
Okay, so A was high lung, B was brisket, C was above the spine, dead zone, D was a loin grease. Do 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 do.
All right. I think I got the answer.
Think you got it? Okay.
I
How about
think,
everybody
I
else?
Yep.
I'm
good.
Everybody's locked in.
I don't remember what letter this was, but I'm just gonna put the word that I know.
Oh Lord, have mercy. He did the answers 3 times
I
now.
know. I just got so caught up on
Words are hard after what Brett Bovin says all the time on the show.
Brett's attention span. That was this what it was like in school? The teacher would be saying something and you were just off in la la land.
Like,
Yes.
Pretty much. I have my mind on other things.
they're like, Brett. All right, fuck Brett.
I don't give a shit.
Your name was Brett when you walked into class today, wasn't it? Yes. Okay, let's start with Brett since he's only going with words. What do you got, Brett?
The one with brisket.
You're wrong.
Fucking hell, man.
Mike Nitre.
I went with C.
You're right. Mike is on the board with 3 points now.
Is
Frankie?
that No Man's Land?
No, I also went with the brisket.
Okay, you're wrong, Frank.
You went with the brisket?
Yes, sir.
Was that No Man's Land answer?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
above the
it's no
spine.
man.
Yeah,
So-
I was between those two.
Is it, and Squatch, I know you're gonna explain,
Yep.
but brisket is like the ribs area, right?
Brisket is low ribs area, very
Low
ribs,
frontal part where the 2 ribs connect. You got
Yeah,
that
that's
kind
good.
of like nowhere land in there. It's
Nowhere,
just fat.
yep.
Yeah.
I was stuck between that one and No Man's Land answer.
Yep, me too. Oh, well.
So, guys, just a little pointer from the old Squatch who's been around, had this happen to him personally, and so is Frankie. Should have got this answer right.
Yeah,
But-
this was a
This was
season.
the 10-pointer. This was the
Listen,
10-pointer, Frank. This was the 10-pointer, the first
Yeah.
one of the year. Okay. Well, it says you arrow a broadside buck, meaning he's standing full broadside to you, but the arrow shows white fat, little blood, and shallow in depth. Okay, white fat
Yep.
is not anything vital, okay, in most cases. Little bit of blood, didn't really hit anything that's leaking out. And shallow in depth, which means the arrow didn't penetrate very deep. It hit the spine. So, above the spine, dead zone would have been the correct answer for that.
Yep.
Okay.
Like I said, guys, these are tough. If the old Squatch had problems
The
answering them,
thinker.
you guys are going to have problems too. So I didn't want to make it too easy tonight. You're
No,
doing
I like
good, though. You're doing
I
good.
like
You're
it.
thinking. You're thinking. Let's stay with it now. Here we go for question number 6. You find a scrape with tracks leading away at 2 a.m. timestamp. Next move for daytime bow kill. You want me to read that again?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Find
please.
a scrape.
What the hell?
Yep. You find a scrape with tracks leading away at 2 a.m. timestamp. Next, move for daytime bow kill. A, wait for pre-dawn. B, backtrack to bedding area. Scrape is a nighttime staging. C, rattle at midday. Or D, set up closer.
Hey, read those answers again.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. A, wait for pre-dawn. B, backtrack to bedding area. Scrape is a nighttime staging. C, rattle at midday. Or D, set up closer.
Shit.
Yep. I don't know.
I think I got it.
Think about it, boys. Think about it. Think about what you're seeing in the woods when you're out there. Think about what you would do and how you would go about doing it.
So I'm going off of a trail camera photo.
Yeah, tracks leading away with a 2 a.m. timestamp at a scrape. Next move for daytime bow kill. So in other words, they're saying you've
Wait
got this
until you be out
showing
there
you
hunting.
where are you gonna be out there hunting the next day with that sign that you got.
Right.
Okay. Let me know when you boys are locked in.
I'm good.
I think I'm
And it comes
good.
down to like 1 or 2 quick answers.
I'm good. I'm not
I'm
confident
good.
on this one, but
Yeah.
I know what I would do, but that doesn't mean it's the right answer.
Yep.
All right, let's start with Frankie. What did you come up with, Frank?
I went with B.
Good man. Backtrack to bedding area. Scrape is a nighttime staging area. You are correct, Frank. So we will put you down.
Yeah, motherfucker.
How about you, Mike? What'd you come up with, bud? All right.
Would be.
B.
All right. And Mr. Brett.
I did B as well.
Okay. So, guys, that was question number 6. Frank, you're at 3. Brett, you're at 2. Mike, you're at 4. Here we go with question number 7. A deer trail crosses a dry ridge but has a single deep hoof print with a drag on one toe. I'll repeat it again. A deer trail crosses a dry ridge but has a single deep hoof print with a drag on one toe. A, it's a doe feeding. B, big buck with a leg injury or rut fatigue. C, a yearling. Or D, coyote pressure. This should be easy. This should be easy. In my book, it should be easy. Sorry. This I thought was one of the better ones.
Again, I forgot the letter. So what the word?
Holy hell!
All right, I'll repeat it again. A was a doe feeding. B was a big buck with a leg injury or rut fatigue. C was a yearling, or D was coyote pressure.
Okay.
All right. You guys locked in?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, let's start with Frank. What'd you come up with, Frank?
I went with B.
Good answer. You are correct. We'll put you down for a point. How about you, Mike? Yes,
Would
sir.
be.
Mike's got another point. How about you, Brett?
At B as well.
Okay.
Yay!
All right.
Brett. Woo!
I put the word injury.
So now, guys, you guys all get that. We give you a little brief detail on how it happens. Whenever you see that, and especially if you're tracking, if you hit a deer, you would see that leg drag on maybe the impact side. If a buck sustained an injury or he's just tired, drags his feet, you'll see in the late winter when the snow gets deep, deer will drag their feet through deep snow also. Just little helpful tips. All right, boys, we're heading off to question number 8 here. How we doing?
Good.
I got 5 so far. We're good.
All right.
I'm rolling
All
right now.
All right. I'm
Still nervous.
That's all right. Don't be nervous. They're just questions. It's
Brett,
everything that we need
What's
to
the
know.
score total again? I know I'm at 3.
Yes, no problem. So you're at 3, Brett. Frank's at 4, and Mike's at 5.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Question number 8, boys. You're in a thermal shift on a November morning in hill country. When do the thermals start pulling air downslope? A, at sunup. B, after the sun crests ridge and warms the basin, give or take 9 a.m. C, immediately pre-dawn. Or D, midday only.
Let's get this.
Go
If
one
you
more
don't-
time with the answers.
Yeah, sure. A, at sunup. B, after the sun crests the ridge and warms the basin, supposedly around 9 a.m. C, immediately pre-dawn. Or D, midday only. This could be a tough one if you haven't hunted mountains. You don't know what thermals are. Basically, it's air current.
Yeah, it's basically whenever shit gets pulled down to the bottom.
Mm.
How we looking, fellas? You locked in? Got an answer?
Yep. I'm good.
Okay.
Locked in.
Read it one more time.
Okay, sure. A is at sunup. B is after the sun crests ridge, warms basin, give or take 9 a.m. C, immediately pre-dawn. Or D, midday only.
All right, I think I got it.
All right, let's start off with Mike. What'd you come up with, Mike?
I went with D.
I'm sorry, Mike, you're wrong.
Damn it.
How about you, Frank?
I went with B.
Yeah, Frankie got that one right. Put you down for a point. How about you, Brett?
I went with B as well.
You went with B as well. Okay, cool. So 2 of you got it right. 1 of you didn't. That leaves
Didn't,
Frank
didn't.
at 5, Brett at 4, Mike at 5. Close, boys. Close. Very close. Okay, a little background on that. When you hunt mountains in the morning, as soon as that sun gets up, starts warming up that air, starts carrying the drafts down, typically 9 a.m., lets the sun get up above the mountain, starts superheating the air, starts carrying your thermals down. When you hunt big mountains, I have in the past, it's very key It's also why bucks sit on the side of ridges. They read thermals in the late afternoon to see where the does are bedding. The does that are in heat, their scent carries back up the mountain in the afternoon, and the bucks can run down through their bedding areas. And that's why you set up on saddles that connect the two, and you shoot a big old buck on the mountain. Very good, guys. Very good. Having fun? Having fun? Are they
Yes,
good
of
questions?
Of course, man.
All right.
Yes,
All right.
very
Yeah,
good.
I
A
like
lot of
good.
thinking.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. That's what I wanted to hear. I wanted this to be.
I know Brett's brain is hurting right now.
Oh
so.
yeah, his hair his head just went like a different shade of red already. He's been thinking.
Well, a couple of them, I'm like,
he's in
shit.
he's like super ginger mode right now. He's like, woo. He'll be like nuclear in like another 20 minutes. You're gonna have to melt down pretty soon. All right, boys, here we go. We got question number 9. You find flecks of blood on leaves, chest high at 30 yards past the shot. I'll read it again. You find flecks of blood on leaves, chest high, 30 yards past the shot.
Like chest high of me or chest high of the deer?
Well, chest high of probably me, because deer are much taller than me. So just use that as a reference.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm seeing flakes of blood chest high.
Okay. Is it A, a heart shot? B, pass through with forward momentary spray, double lung? C, gut shot? Or D, a grazed shoulder?
There's no fucking way it's this answer. I got mine. I'm gonna say if it's this answer, I'm fucking surprised. I'm going on a whim on this one just because of history.
Brett, I'm sorry we didn't have one for like a golf ball wounded deer.
I'm just going based off of personal experience on this question.
This is all the more reasons why you need to get out with a firearm.
Well, I'm not a pussy.
Experience what it's like to slaughter a freaking deer with a high-powered rifle.
I don't identify as
it's awesome.
Vagina.
Like a 45-70.
Yeah. Yeah, I got one. You want to borrow it? Yeah. Yeah, it's artillery, baby. We love artillery.
That's right. I'll identify as for June month during those 2 weeks, I guess.
Yeah.
Which
he's gonna be like, also, ooh, guns scare me.
Well, we'd also like to take this moment to thank Mike, because Mike marched all day today. He's very tired, but he still showed up to the show. Let's have a big round of applause for Mike Nitrate, our host of Boondocks. Hey, listen,
he traveled a lot of miles for some dick.
Listen, you know what, guys? Pride Month is just my thing. I'm gay and I'm black.
Your month is coming to an end, my friend.
Hey, and I'm gonna enjoy it until it's done. I got like 2 more days.
Yeah, it's not over yet.
It's not over yet.
I'll
send you an invite, Brett. I'll send you an invite.
Thank you.
I think he's Michigan chapter. You're gonna have to get to that Michigan chapter of the those guys. All right, boys, let's get serious. Let's get back to this quiz here. We want to get this rolling. So everybody's locked in. We all got an answer?
Yeah.
All right. How about we start with our good buddy Broadside Ambush, Frank, down there. What'd you come up with, Frankie?
I went with B.
Oh, you are correct, sir. We're going to mark you down for a point. How about you, Mike?
I went with B.
All right. Attaboy. And Mr. Brett.
I went with B as well.
All right. Good job. Good job. All right. So when you find flecks of blood on leaves, chest high, 30 yards past a shot, you know it's a pass through because you've got stuff spraying out. With forward momentum spray, that's the lungs as he's exhaling. The blood spraying out. That's why you got the result that you got. All right, boys, we're going on to page number 3. We're up to question number 10.
Now we're talking.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Bow hit, Brett. Bow hit. You listening, Brett? Bow hit.
We know he's not.
Yeah, he's just burping. Bright red blood, steady drip, deep arrow penetration. No bubbles, no smell. A, muscle hit, possibly non-lethal. B, heart. C, high lung. Or D, artery off liver.
Ooh.
Da, da, da.
Read it one more time, Squatch.
Read the whole entire thing one more time.
Okay, I'll read it like Corky this time. No, ready? Bow hit, bright red blood, steady drip, deep arrow penetration, no bubbles, no smell. Muscle hit, possibly non-lethal. B, heart. C, high lung. Or D, artery off liver.
But it could be two of those answers.
There's only one.
That's bullshit. I think it could be two of them.
Well, then you can call up and talk to the person who wrote the test, argue that with them. I will only give you the correct answer, sir.
Read the answers one more time, Squatch. I'm sorry, brother.
Absolutely. Absolutely. A, muscle hit, possibly non-lethal. B, heart. C, high lung. Or D, artery off liver.
Yeah, and I definitely do agree with. This is a tough
Damn
one.
it, Squatch.
It's a tough one.
Go with two answers on this one.
All right. I'm just gonna
Fuck it. I'm just
exactly.
playing
I agree with somebody put in the chat. I definitely do agree with what they said in the chat. I'm just gonna guess on which one, and it's either one or the other.
Yeah.
That's all we could do here.
Yep.
All right.
That's it.
All right, guys. Let's go with Brett. What'd you come up with, Brett?
The liver one, D.
You're wrong.
See, I'm saying it could be B.
Mr. Mike?
Did he just... I went with D as well.
You're wrong. Frank?
I went with A.
You're right.
Bullshit.
He's right. Okay, I'll explain.
Okay, I'll explain.
Bow hit, bright red blood. When you have bright red blood with no bubbles and no smell, like an irony smell, and a steady drip, okay, not spraying, that's always muscle blood. Bright red indicates. In that question, when I first read that to myself, when I was looking these over, as soon as I saw bright red blood, I instantly went off in my head. That's a muscle hit, because it wouldn't be artery off liver. That would be dark, maroonish, and stinky blood. Liver blood is
going off the liver itself.
Okay, high lung would have been pink and bubbly, and a heart can be bright red, but it would still have bubbles in it because it's an artery.
Yeah, I was thinking heart because of that, but I was also thinking liver. I didn't think of artery off the liver. I was just thinking liver.
No, it said artery off liver.
Oh, so I'm a fucking idiot.
So in other words, you would have caught the main supply that comes in between the liver and the spleen. It would have been a little far back.
Yeah.
So,
I just was thinking liver.
Just remember that when you're out tracking a deer, and a lot of times, guys, you'll have, from my experience, you'll have muscle blood hits will go from, they usually start drying up about 100, 150 yards. It usually just drops. And it's bright red, bright crimson red. All right, guys, good job with that. Just to count here, we got Frank at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
Brett, you're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Mike, you're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to move on. We're going to move on to question 11. A little bit different animal this time, boys. I hope you're ready for this one.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Elk shot, quartering away.
Oh, boy. Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Elk shot, question.
Yep. Elk shot, quartering away with a 180 grain, 300 Win Mag. Exit is frontal shoulder. Blood trail disappears at 200 yards. I'll read it again just for the challenged. Elk shot quartering away with a 180 grain, 300 Win Mag, which is a very powerful bullet. Exit is in front shoulder. Blood trail disappears at 200. A, miss. B, spine. C, one lung, offside shoulder hit. often survivable, or D, perfect pass-through?
I got mine.
Okay.
Read the answers one more time, Squatch.
Okay, Frank, if you do that again, it's $50.
I'll just Venmo at you.
It's all right. A, miss, B, spine, C, one lung, and offside shoulder hit, often survivable, or D, perfect pass-through?
And you said
Frank,
the egg.
ask one more time, Frank. Ask one more time.
Squatch, can you repeat that one more time, please?
The exit wound. The exit wound.
Frank. Venmo account is AM. Yeah, just send $50. Sure, no problem. A, miss, B, spine, C, one lung, offside shoulder hit, often survivable, D, perfect pass-through.
And the exit wound was high shoulder.
The exit wound is in front shoulder. Yes. Exit is in front shoulder. The quartering away, 180 green, 300 Win Mag. You boys locked in?
I'm still good, man.
Okay.
I'm solid. I'm 100%.
Let's go with you then, 100%.
If this is wrong, I'm going to go. I'll fly out to and suck a dick. I went with C.
You're right.
There we go. I'm not sucking any dick now.
There'll be many chances for you to do that coming up.
Oh, there'll be plenty.
Month's not over yet.
We know what he loves to do.
It's Pride Month. He's all right. Frankie, what you come up with, buddy?
I went with C, buddy.
Okay, you got it. Mike?
I went with C as well.
All right, you guys all got it.
Good
job, Brett.
It was the exit wound that got me.
Brett, I'm slightly impressed. You actually got a rifle question right.
It was the exit wound that put me to that answer.
Good. Perfect. Then you guys all got it. No explanation needed. Let's kick on into
fucking Odyssey. I quit answering. LOL. I feel like I'm giving Brett the answers. No, I knew that answer before he put it there.
Oh, Odyssey's on there giving answers now. Please, no help from the watching media, please.
I get one phone line though. I get one phone line question because it's just me.
I mean, we know Brett's a waterhead and everything, but I mean, come on, just like he's got to answer his own questions here.
So honestly, I get if I need help
minimally exceptional, people, minimally exceptional. Okay. So it's a rifle question. He doesn't know. He's taking a guess, so that's good. He got it right. I'm proud.
I didn't take a guess.
I'm proud of you. All right, question number 12. Snow track shows a bounding pattern with a tight rear hoof spread, angled stride. I'll read it again. Snow track shows a bounding pattern with tight rear hoof spread and angled stride. A, alert doe movement. B, buck tracking a hot doe. C, wounded hind corner. Or D, rabbit trickery. Disagree.
One more time, Squatch.
$200 in the bank for Squatch. I love it. Okay. A, alert doe movement. B, buck tracking a hot doe. C, wounded hind corner. Or D, rabbit trickery. Wascally wabbit.
I want you to read the question one more time. The question.
Okay.
Actually, the whole thing. The whole damn thing.
Yeah, the whole damn thing. That's only a $600 surcharge.
Yeah.
See, that's why I said put on the trivia maker thing when I have to reword this shit.
Yeah.
Frank will cover the charge.
Yep,
okay.
Absolutely.
No problem. Here we go. Snow track shows a bounding pattern with a tight rear hoof spread and angled stride. A, alert doe movement. B, buck tracking a hot doe. C, wounded hind corner. Or D, rabbit trickery.
I don't fucking know, Squatch. But I'm locked in. But I don't fucking know.
I'm locked in too.
I fuck it.
All right, Frankie, since you have no fucking clue, let's start with you first.
I went with C. I don't fucking know.
I'm sorry, C is not right. How about you, Mike?
I went with C as well.
Oh, geez. How about you, Brett?
C.
Oh,
I don't know.
guys,
C
the
or-
correct
C or
answer.
B.
The correct answer was B.
Fuck.
It's a buck tracking a hot doe.
No shit. All
The
right.
reason why he's got a stiffy and it's making his leg hang out on an angle, and he's dragging that one leg out. Maybe he's pretty well endowed. So no, that's not.
Could you
Next time,
imagine
lead
if
with
that
that
really-
one, Squatch. What the fuck?
Between C and B.
That's all right. That's hard. So the snow track shows a bounding pattern with a tight rear hoof spread and angled stride. I would say that's probably something you'd find in deep snow when they're in the rut trying that, because a bounding pattern, he's jumping, leaping towards the doe.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a tough one. That
It just seems odd that they'd be running like that, though.
Well, it's because the buck is trying to cut the doe off, is what they're saying. So he's on an angle. He's coming in bounding on an angle.
Like that's
He's
what
he's trying to keep her hemmed up. In other words, he's on that angle coming in. Yeah. That's a tough one, man. Tough one. That was a hard question.
Wolf Neve. Sorry if I mispronounced it. Commented, keep up the good work, dropping a like. Well, thanks, brother.
All right, guys. Number 14. Here we go. A shot at 220 yards with a 7.08. Very powerful rifle. Entry behind the shoulder, exit low, front brisket. We explained where the brisket was before.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to read that fucking again.
Okay, no problem. Here we go. A shot at 220 yards with a 7.08. Entry behind the shoulder, exit low, front brisket. A, spine. B, liver to heart angle, quartering 2. C, paunch. Or D, lung graze.
So it was.
That's what I would have went with too. Somebody's I didn't even look at. Oh, that's a freaking hard one. Let me read it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shot at 220 yards with a 7.08. Entry behind the shoulder. Exit low, front brisket. A, spine. B, liver to heart angle, quartering 2. C, paunch. Or D, lung graze. Think about the exit and where it was hit. That's all I can tell you.
Well, it depends on how far. Read the answers one more time.
A, spine. B, liver to heart angle, quartering 2. C, paunch. Or D, lung graze.
It's the angle you gotta think of.
You got this, Brett. Just picture the angle. Odyssey says. Just picture the angle. Odyssey says.
Real quick. Just read the question real quick. I just want
the question. Shot at 220 yards with a 7.08. Entry went in behind the shoulder. Exit went out low, front brisket.
You had to
behind.
done,
Okay. Entry behind.
Okay.
Entry behind the shoulder. Exit.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
Pee Wee Herman said it best. Connect the dots. La la la. Connect the dots. Remember Pee Wee Herman used to do that?
So you're behind the shoulder. And then
Brett's
Answer
mind's
again.
racing right now.
do the answers one more time.
Oh my God.
I need to get this right.
A, spine. Sorry. B, liver to heart angle, quartering 2. C, paunch. Or D, lung graze.
I think it's one of these two. I have mine, but
Okay.
Yep.
I can't wait to see. Probably says headshot or something, but. All right, guys, you ready?
Yep.
Mhm.
All right, broadside. What do you got?
I went with D, but I'm not confident in it.
That's right, because it's wrong.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, Mike.
I went with B.
You went with B? You're right. Mike got a point. Mr. Bovin?
I was stuck between B and D, and I put B.
Yeah.
And exactly. I was stuck between B and D.
Yep. I actually
That's
wrote down
100%.
B, and then I crossed. I was like, "Fuck it, now D."
That's why I kept asking. Like,
Well, it's the angle. When
that's what I'm
They're
saying.
saying-
It's the angle, and that's why I kept reading.
entry behind the shoulder, exit low front briskets forward. So you're
Yeah.
You're getting liver. He's saying you're coming in behind the shoulder, which would hit
And,
the
yeah.
liver to the
Yeah.
heart angle, quartering 2. So you got to connect the dots. La 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 la.
Yep.
That's
Right.
how the bullet went through him. All right, man. Cool. Here we go, guys. We're at 15. We're getting up there. Let's just
We're at 15.
Let's-
I thought we were on 14.
no, we're on 15. That was 14 we just did. 14 was the shot at 220 yards with 7 mm.
Jesus, somebody needs to go back to school, do math.
Did I miss a fucking question? What the fuck?
Gingers are mystical creatures. They just
Mm.
lose track of time sometimes.
Mystical black creatures.
Yep.
Gosh.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. They're part black. I've been
Yeah.
I've been circling everyone on the sheet after we got it, so I don't miss one or go back to one.
Same here. I thought I'm on number 14.
Let's double check. Maybe I missed one.
I just swore around 14.
Oh well. While we're on this, let's take a little timeout break to pee. I've been chugging water.
Because
Nope.
I'll tell you this. This
Go for
is what I have. I went correct on 1. Then I went wrong for 2 through 5. Then I went right 6 through 9. Then I got 10 wrong. I got 11 right, 12 wrong, and I just got this question right, which was B, 13.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have you right at 7 questions.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 questions right. Yeah.
That's what I have too. And we are starting number 15. We just finished 14. And I've checked everyone off since we've been on it, so I wouldn't make a mistake and miss one.
No,
Gotcha.
I'm
I just
the
thought
host
we
of
were-
the show, and that's right, damn it.
I just thought we were on 14.
Well, you can't fucking count, so there you go.
There you
And
go.
that's the bottom line because the Squatch
Watch
says
said
so.
so.
Yeah.
And I will
right.
be handing out people's elbows soon. All right, so we're on question number 15. Here we go, boys. You find an arrow buried fletch deep with a strong bile smell. No blood trail. A, was it a liver hit? B, gut punch, back out and wait 8 hours? C, was it bladder? Or D, was it a kidney?
Mm.
Read it one more time, Squatch. Come on, buddy.
Okay, I'm going to do it in Spanish this time.
Perfect.
See,
Esto arrow berry flecho tipo. Okay, now seriously. Okay, you find an arrow buried fletch deep with a strong bile smell. No blood trail. A, liver. B, gut punch, back out and wait 8 hours. C, bladder. Or D, kidney.
Okay.
got it.
I got mine.
All locked in? All right, let's start
Yep.
with Brett Bovin.
I put B.
You are correct, sir. You get a point. How about you, Mike? You had B?
B.
Okay, Frankie?
B.
Got it. That was an easy one.
I'm surprised Brett got it right.
Right.
I really am. I like it, not even just because like I think it was obvious, but it seems like Brett likes to get a lot of the obvious questions wrong. So I really thought he was going to say bladder or kidney or something like that.
I thought about those for a
What are you
second. and I
talking
was like,
about,
wait a minute.
Squatch?
I thought about it, but it was the smell that tricked me to B.
Brett was going for F, headshot. He was, even though it's not even on the list. I mean, he was just going for it. Nah, everybody knows, just for you new hunters out there, if you're listening, if you've got that arrow that's buried fletch deep with a strong bile smell, anything that's really off, stinky, winky, is usually gut. According to deer trackers with dogs, it's a great hit. They'll be able to find the deer the next day. So stay the hell out of the woods, go back, have a beer or a coffee, go to sleep, and get up the next day, call deer search, and find your deer.
Yep.
Gut punch deer. You'll always have that. You may have some matter on your arrow, like walnuts or acorn chunks or corn or like putrid, stinky stuff, but that's usually okay, guys. So that was question number 15. Here we go to 16. You see steam rising from a bed in fresh snow, but no tracks out. Next move. A, freeze, deer still may be watching. B, push forward fast. C, make sound to flush. Or D, look for drag trail.
I see steam.
Yeah. you know what steam is?
Yeah. What the
When you take a shit, when you take a shit, a steaming pile of shit, you got that air coming off of it? That's steam. I'll read it again. You see steam rising from a bed in fresh snow, but no tracks out. What's your next move? Freeze, deer still may be watching is A. B, push forward fast. C, make sound to flush, not the toilet. And D, look for a drag trail.
Hmm.
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 Alex Trebek is waiting. He wants to answer.
I have mine.
Okay.
Again.
Yeah, I'm good.
You eliminate
Got
two
it.
and then you get stuck down to the last two.
Well, you know,
That's
that's why
it feels like it's been
multiple
every
votes.
every question has been comes down to two, Brad.
I told you these are not going to be easy.
Well, no, you got four. You can always eliminate. You should always eliminate two answers.
Hey, Brett, if you don't know an answer, always go see. I'm telling you.
Yep, that's
Do it
that's
the OG
my
way.
motto too.
Just go
Always
see.
freaking see.
Always put
Always
C, yeah,
see.
but it's not. I have my answer, but it's not B or C. I'll say that.
Okay, let's start with you, Mr. Bovin. What'd you get?
I was gonna put A, but then I put D.
You should have stuck with A because A was the right answer.
Fuck. You said
Mike
yeah.
got A.
Fuck you.
Yep. And I
Righty.
got A too, buddy.
All right.
Damn it.
All righty then. All righty. So basically, guys, let's explain that question. You see steam rising from a bed in fresh snow, but no tracks out. Next move. Usually that means the deer just got up and he's in the thick crap looking back at you, waiting for your next move. A deer always freezes. They won't move. You know, the longer you stand and freeze and you look and keep looking, he's going to think you see him and he's going to take off. So that's why they gave you the answer to freeze. Deer may still be watching. Push forward fast. Yeah, maybe if you're that one guy, you know, but doesn't usually work out. Make a sound to flush. I mean, I've thrown rocks in thickets to jump a buck. It works sometimes. Look for a drag trail. I mean, yeah, I'm always looking for a drag trail because I'm going to kill him. You got to look for a drag trail. All right, boys, we're heading off into the wild blue yonder of question number 17 already. Can you believe it? We're just having too much fun.
Let's do it.
Way too much fun here. In wet snow, you see drops of blood on the uphill side of rocks and logs. A, is it a doe and estrus? B, gut hit? C, entry wound low, deer traveling downhill? Or D, buck scent marking?
Gotta do it again, Squatch.
This is tricky. This is tricky.
Yeah.
That's a what the hell?
Yeah. What did
Yeah,
what did the Squatch just read? I'm in like
Yeah,
limbo
literally.
here.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
In wet snow, you see drops of blood on the uphill side of rocks and logs. A, doe in estrus. B, gut hit. C, entry wound is low, deer traveling downhill. D, buck scent marking.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna take a guess. I don't know.
If I find something new and amazing out right now, I will be astonished.
Yep.
Like
Me
my
too.
mind is about to be.
You never
I'm
know.
preparing for my mind to be
You
just
never know.
blown on something that I just had no idea. But like I this is the most interesting
tough.
answers
These are tough.
I've
Yeah.
ever heard.
Yeah.
These are effing tough.
It's
Okay.
like two questions were blood related. The other two are scent related.
Mm-hmm. Okay, ready, boys? Who's locked in? Everybody locked in?
I'm locked in, but
Yeah.
I'm
Locked in.
if I'm
All
right,
right.
I'm gonna
Yep.
fucking
Frank.
yeah.
Come on, Frank the Tank. What'd you come up with?
I went with C.
You're right.
Holy shit.
How about you, Mr. Mike?
One would see.
All right, Mr. Mike. And Mr. Bovin.
I went with C as well.
All right. So basically, in wet snow, you see drops of blood on an uphill side of rocks, logs. Entry wound is low, deer traveling downhill. They're showing you when they say that, see drops of blood on the uphill side of rocks and logs. You would get that by that deer traveling downhill at a steep angle. It's going to hit what it's dropping into. That's why they're explaining that. You know, I mean, a good one. I mean, I would kind of think if I didn't read it over a couple times, would be doe and estrus. She could be dripping down. I've seen that kind of, but usually it would be like a yellowish colored, brown color. It's not like blood colored with them.
Yeah, I was about to say that these.
Yep.
I was about to be like, wow, where the hell have I been the last I don't know how many years not seeing
Yeah.
deer and estrus with blood dripping down?
Yeah. Okay, boys, we're on question number 18.
Can we get a quick score?
I was about to
Score
say,
update?
Yeah. Okay, so we got Mike 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Brett 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Frank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Damn. I mean, that's good. The Boondocks boys are kicking ass, but I also want to come in first place.
Well, you know, this is time for change, boys. I mean, you know, Brett Boven could put the wizard cap on.
Yep.
Well, that's what he did last
time.
happen.
He is mystical, and he is a ginger, so anything's possible.
They don't call him Mr. Comeback for nothing.
You know, and we pronounce ginger with a hard R. Okay.
Yes,
so,
we do. You got to remember the hard R.
Right.
Hey, I got to ask though, because last time we did it, we added up the points. Since it's just me, how are we going to do that? Is it just straight up?
This is all individuals, and if there's a tie, we'll have a tiebreaker. Yeah, we'll figure something out. Don't worry.
Okay.
All right. Here we go, guys. Number 18.
I still think we missed a question, but whatever.
We didn't miss a question, damn it. I've been marking them off. Say that again. I'm throwing you off the freaking show. All right.
Yes.
Stop confusing the host.
Yeah.
Stop confusing the host. All right, here we go. Guys, mark down negative 200 points for Brett. Negative 200. A heart shot deer typically drops in A, 200 plus yards, B, 30 to 60 yards, often with a death sprint, C, 10 yards, or D, instantly every time.
Got it.
Don't be so sure of yourself now, Brett. Think this over.
I will, because I know exactly what happened with my deer when I heart shot at him.
Okay, all right. Well, you good. Let me know when you're ready, boys.
You could say. I still think.
Just read the answers one more time, Squatch. I want to make sure I got
one
mine.
more time to get Brett's brain thinking here.
No, it's obvious. It's right fucking there.
A heart shot deer typically drops in A, 200 plus yards, B, 30 to 60 yards, often with death sprint, C, 10 yards, or D, instantly every time.
Wait, are we just saying like instantly, like right there when you shot him?
Yes.
Or
instantly would be kaput, done, right there on the spot.
Now, is this a gunshot or is it a bow shot?
Well, I
Is
can't
it
tell
not
you that because
specified?
it just says a heart shot deer typically drops in. Doesn't say gun.
Okay.
Doesn't say bow.
I have mine.
Yeah.
Missed it.
Yeah, I'm good.
Thanks for the
good.
instantaneous.
All right, boys. What'd you come up with? How about you, Frankie? What'd you bring up at?
I went with B.
Oh, he's got a point, guys. He's got a point.
Well, fucking shit.
Okay,
Shut
Mr.
the
Brett.
fuck up.
What'd you
Shut
come out
the
with, Brett? What'd you get at, Brett?
You're saying
No.
B is right?
No. What?
What'd you come up with, Brett?
I put C.
Wrong.
What was C again?
10 yards.
I put B, by the way.
Mike, you get a point. Brett, you got the wrong one, so you don't get nothing.
No, that's fucking bullshit.
Well, I got it. Hold on.
No, that's bullshit.
Hold on. No, and I will agree. I did not make the answers for this quiz, but I have heart shot a deer with a bow and arrow. It literally dropped within 4 yards of where I shot it, didn't move an inch, died.
Same here. And for it to say it goes 30 to 60
So,
yards,
so
bullshit.
the answer was typically, right?
Typically, yeah.
It's typically you're going to drop within 10 yards.
Typically drops in. Yeah.
So I mean, I've
you know what
I've
got me was like that
I've
death
def-
run, because I've had them do that shit.
That's
I've
right,
seen
yeah.
a lot of deer get shot and sprint immediately and get
Yep.
into that 30 and then just drop, but also could be 10, like
what would have been a better way to rate that was a heart shot deer typically drops and does a mule kick would have been a better way to do it. But I gotta disagree with that too, but I can only give you what the answer is. I mean, you know, the answer on the answer key, I'm double checking just to make sure. Yeah, is B. Yeah. That's what they went with. Brett, I feel your pain, brother. I've killed plenty of deer that only fallen right there with a hard shot.
Let me ask you, what would you have put if that was on
I would
you?
have put 10 yards. I would have put C.
All right, so I'm not
In all honesty, I wouldn't have.
yeah,
I mean,
Frank.
That's right.
Sprint,
How we do it.
with the death sprint, I mean, that might have tipped me off to more lean towards that question. But being that I've had that experience, I probably would have put 10 yards myself. So, all right. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 with Mike. Got 2, 4, 6,
That's 12
8,
with Frank.
10,
Mhm.
12
Yep.
with Frank.
12.
And a
And
measly 9 for Brett.
we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for Brett. Oh, God.
That's like the trivia night's fucking bullshit.
You know,
But
guys.
I swear he was doing this last time, and then
Yep.
he just came out of
Yeah,
nowhere.
then he came back. Yep,
So
100%.
Well, he has the magic ginger powers. You know, he
Yep. He's about to
starts
turn them on
we
right
were
now.
making, fun of him
witchcraft.
last time too. So we
does
have
his
to be careful.
witchcrafty shit. He goes, and then he
Yep.
starts getting great answers.
Yep.
Are you guys ready for number 19 here?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All
No.
right, let's get her done then.
Still fucking pissed. That's bullshit.
All right. Look, just collect your thoughts. Let's regroup.
I
Let's
want to
get
hunt
on.
this guy down and fucking yell at him.
Do you need your stress? Do you need your stress ball? Do you need your stress ball to squeeze?
It's at work.
Oh,
He
shit.
needs a stress dildo. Come on.
Oh, there you go.
We'll give you a quick 10-minute break.
Yeah. Would you like to go to your unsafe space?
It's a great place now. Damn it.
Here we go, boys. Question number 19. Here we go. You find 3 beds in a tight circle, all with hair and small blood flecks. A, is it doe bedding? B, a mortally hit deer bedding, getting up repeatedly? C, a wolf kill site? Or D, turkey roost dust beds? That's a fucked up one.
Yeah, that's real fucked up. One more time, Squatch. Come on, buddy.
Yeah. Here we go. You find 3 beds in a tight circle, all with hair and small blood flecks. A, doe bedding. B, mortally hit deer bedding, getting up repeatedly. C, wolf kill site. Or D, turkey roost dust beds.
Hmm.
Do the answers one more time.
Sure. A was doe bedding. B was a mortally hit deer bedding, getting up repeatedly. C was a wolf kill site. D was turkey roost dust beds.
Real quick, look at this deer.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yep.
Look at that
Looks
deer.
like shit.
Wow.
Just send me the pin to where that is, Mike. Send me
Yep.
the pin.
I wish it's in a residential area.
Oh, that's
No
even better.
Of course
at
it
all.
I
So,
can get in and
Looks like
holy shit.
looks like we're taking a night where we're going out with the flashlights and we're just gonna drive around and shoot it.
I mean, have you
Squatch is driving.
have you seen my predator hunting videos? What I can do at night? I mean, just imagine.
Exactly.
Yep.
We're there. We're there. That's a freaking huge deer. That's over.
That's
Yeah.
oh
That's over
yeah,
140.
it's giant.
monster, man.
Okay, so where are we at, guys? You got your answers?
Sure.
I think so. I think so.
I'm not too confident, but I have my
No,
answer.
me neither.
It's a tricky one. I'll give it to you. It's a tricky.
Very tricky.
It's tricky. Okay.
Tricky.
All right, Bovin, what'd you come up with?
B.
You are correct, sir.
Fuck yeah. Let's get that dick in me.
See, using your freaking vibrator,
It
stress
paid
vibrator,
off. It paid off.
it paid off. Frankie boy,
I went with B.
you went with B too? You got it
Yes,
right.
sir.
Yeah. How about you, Mike? B. Okay, so you guys all got that. Very good, as Dr. Ruth would say. Dr. Ruth says very good. Yeah, so you find 3 beds in a tight circle, all with hair, small blood flecks, mortally hit deer bedding, getting up repeatedly. That's I could see it maybe being doe bedding.
And that was kind of what I was thinking too.
Yeah, I could see it being doe bedding. Wolf kill site, nah, there'd be blood everywhere and shit tore up.
Yeah.
Turkey roost dust beds? No.
No.
No. Okay, guys, look. We're at question 20. After that, we got 5 more.
We missed 14.
So Brett has to get the 3 out of 5 at least minimum correct, and Frank and I have to get basically almost. Frank and I can only get like 1 or 2 questions.
So, Mike,
right.
I take it that you're using the meatloaf theory that 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are right.
Yeah. I mean, I call that the meatloaf theory. 2 out of 3 ain't
Right.
bad. All right. So, question 20, boys, is you shoot a deer in the shoulder, no penetration, loud crack. Deer runs but holds its legs stiff. A, is it a liver hit? B, is it a lung hit? C, is it scapula deflection, possibly non-lethal? Or is it D, a heart shot? Everybody should get this one right.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Everybody should get this one right.
Good.
If you don't, we take you outside and beat you. You guys locked in? Come on. This is easy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. What'd you get, Frank?
C.
Correct, sir. Correct.
Because it happened to fucking me last year. That's why.
Brett, it's D. It's D, Brett.
Yeah.
Don't listen
that's
to
what he
Squatch.
likes.
Oh,
That's what he
you're
likes.
right. You're right. My bad. You're right.
Mike, what'd you get?
C.
Okay. Brett?
See.
Good job. Okay, guys. Yeah, that's an easy one. You hear that loud crack. It's usually a shitty feeling. You hit the scalp, but you'll possibly non-lethal. Doesn't mean it's always not non-lethal. Our bows, heavier your grain weight, the arrow broadheads that we're using these days can punch through a scapula. Doesn't mean it's always bad.
I will say a lot of these bow questions feel targeted to Frank last year. Squatch, you do that on purpose?
Yep. I'm taking it personal.
Are you? I feel like you should be taking this.
I'm taking it very personal.
Yeah. I really want.
And then he's like,
I really want.
if broadside ambush gets it wrong, there's a problem.
Yeah. This was a mental thing to really screw with Frank.
Yep, remind me of it.
I just I like a hot poker, I kind of like to just let it like go in deep and just burn.
That's it.
So we have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We got 5 more questions left. We're on question number 12.
Yeah, we have 5 questions left. I'm at 11. You guys are at 14. You guys can only miss 2, and I gotta get the rest right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Either that or we beat you with a wet noodle.
I still say we missed a fucking question.
We didn't miss a fucking question. Shut up.
Just saying. If I keep looking down, I'm like, there's no fucking way that I missed a question.
I will send you the sheets with me having them checked off. Damn you. Now I know why your mother drinks. Damn it. All right. Especially with me. Okay. No, question number 21. Here we go. A 25-yard bow shot with an expandable broadhead on a quartering away buck leads to liver and offside lung hit. He runs 40 yards and beds. What do you do? Let him lie 6 to 8 hours, lethal, but don't push. B, push in 15. C, call in. Or D, rattle near bed.
The hell does call in mean?
Yeah, what does that mean, Squatch?
Does it mean call in that you killed it or call in like a dog?
I'll read it again. A 25-yard bow shot with an expandable broadhead on a quartering away buck leads to liver and offside lung hit. He runs 40 yards and beds. A, lie 6 to 8 hours, lethal but don't push. Push in 15. C, call in. Or D, rattle near bed. I would say call in is maybe using a grunt call to try to get him up to get another shot, or rattle maybe near his bed. That's all I can give you on that.
I'm good.
Some of these, the way they're written, are a little weird, but
I'm good.
Okay, what'd you guys get?
I went
Who's
A.
going first?
Hey.
I went A
A.
too.
You guys
Yes,
all
sir.
got a point. All got a point, and you're correct. Good job. That's a tough one because it's the way it's written. But when you got that liver offside lung hit, runs 40 yards and beds, it's anything to any time. You know it's lethal, but you might be better off erring on the side of
I
caution.
think
let him lie.
the safest part, the safest thing to do is just let him lie. I
Yep.
probably I've
I'll
shot
bleed
deer like
out.
that multiple times.
Okay.
I never have waited 6 hours. But if you're just not sure, yeah, the best bet is always 6 to 8 hours. Is probably always your best bet because 100%. It's a lethal shot. That deer's dying.
Yep.
You know that.
Especially since he was quartering away,
Mhm.
Yep.
and he at least got one, if not both. Like at least you at least got the liver and say you're looking at this and you're like, I know I got the liver, maybe a lung shot. All right, he's gonna suffocate. You got some bleeding going on with the liver.
Yeah.
I would say he's probably dead within 3 hours.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. So a funny thing about that, I was watching Dan Infault, and he said, and I could be wrong, but I mean, I'm pretty sure I heard what he said because I disagree with it right away. He wants you to push that deer. He wants that deer to bleed out. He wants you to get as much blood out of it because of coagulation. He's saying a lot of times the way a deer's hit, they coagulate, they don't bleed out. I don't always agree. I don't agree with everybody, but a lot of the time, I mean, I have had them dry up. They'll actually roll in mud, pack the hole.
Yep.
So
I mean, I definitely think it. I think it makes sense. I think. Listen, these animals, they do everything they can to survive. This is what they do. So, I completely understand what he's saying. Now, I think you have to know your property. I think wherever you're hunting, I think you really need to know, because if he's gonna run into private property where you can't get access to, or you're gonna make this gosh forbid a long chase or something, you know what I mean? Then but if you know kind of exactly where you're pushing the deer and you're not too worried about that, that definitely would make sense to me. I think that's a pretty smart, because the more he moves, regardless, the more he's gonna bleed. But I mean,
I see the point, but I disagree with it only because if let's just say for a fact you got at least one the liver, and you're like I said, you're questioning on the one lung. A deer can go on one lung miles and miles away.
Oh yeah,
that too.
So to have him sit there, I'm not going to want to get up there and push him when I know.
I'm not doing it.
Let's just say you have an estimate, all right, I know he's in this chunk of woods dying. I don't want to get him up and moving and they have him run 3 miles away, and then I'm screwed tracking him.
No, I'm not doing that.
I'm down with it for pushing him, hard, as long as I know he's not going onto somebody else's property. I've got room to run him out of blood. I'm okay with it, but you're better off letting him succumb, let him get rigor mortis so he can't stand up. Go back in 6 to 8 hours. Get it if he's still breathing a little bit or something. He's not going to be able to get up. He's all locked up. You get a second shot, but use your own caution on that kind of stuff. All right, boys, here we go. Question number 22.
Still missed 14.
Yeah, your sister's ass.
Just
What kind of blood appears bright red, pulsing drops, wide trail at 30 yards, then stops? I'll read it again. What kind of blood appears bright red, pulsing drops, wide trail at 30 yards, then stops? A, it's arterial hit, possible femoral artery, major vessel nick. B, gut. C, muscle. Or D, lung. I was right on that one. This has nothing to do with Frank at all. Just saying.
the answers again?
Want the answers again?
Yeah.
A, arterial hit, possible femoral artery, or major vessel nick. B, gut. C, muscle. D, lung. God, I love this pineapple juice.
I'm allergic to pineapple. I have mine, but I think I don't think it's right. I'm not confident with it though.
No.
I'm not confident with this one either.
No, me neither.
Guys locked in?
Yep.
I'm locked in.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
All right, let's start with Mike. What'd you get, Mike?
I went D. Yeah.
Frank, the tank.
I went with A.
You are correct, my boy.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
And how about you, Brett?
I got A. Oh.
Oh.
Like I said, I wasn't confident with him.
Wow.
Oh, this
Mike.
is what happened to me all the
Mike.
time in school. I always
Yeah.
second guess my answer.
Yep.
I just want to hit my head.
Feel free to. We'll just sit here and watch.
Yeah.
He's
I'll
like, go
fight
ahead.
that.
Mike,
Fuck.
what'd you say it was?
I said D, lung shot.
Mm.
You and I knew it wasn't D, you dumbass.
Oh, here we
Who's
go.
still in last
Wow.
place? Who is still in last place?
Now,
creeping
now
up,
wait a minute.
motherfucker. I'm
Wait a
creeping
minute.
up.
I gotta know because
Wait.
No.
Is a deer bigger than an elk? Come on.
No.
Oh, it's getting personal.
Listen, in Brett's defense, he thought I said elf, not an elk.
Oh.
I misheard him.
He misheard me.
Squatch is playing both sides, Mike. We can't have this shit.
Yeah, I'm switching.
Don't worry. There'll be punishments when we have our next Boondocks meeting.
I enjoy punishments. It doesn't
It's
matter.
perfect, it's
I
perfect
can
for him
get shit
because it's
done.
June.
No, so we got into this before, so I'm kind of wondering why you would have said lung.
Yeah, it was like question 17, 18, or
bright
possibly
red,
14 that we
Bright
missed.
red. Bright red is either muscle.
Dude, I don't know.
or
My brain was just off for that one.
Okay,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Well,
I don't fucking know.
You get the shithead award for tonight for that one. So mark that down.
Listen, I'm still one. I'm one behind Frank, and I'm still ahead of Shitbag over there. So
Yeah.
I'm happy. Especially after he tried making fun of me. So you know what?
Yeah.
We still missed 14. I'm still fucking wrong with 18. That's still pissing
Brett,
me
I
off.
am going to gouge out your eyeballs and skull you if you say that again.
Just saying.
Is that going to be on OnlyFans?
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
That's-
Yeah,
That's the extra credit one. You gotta
Yeah.
pay.
I like it.
All right.
Take my money.
The new profile pic.
That's a new tattoo. All right, guys. Question number 23. Here we go. How do you identify a track left by a limping buck in dry leaves? A, drag lines. B, double print. C, mismatched stride, spacing, and scuffing on lead foot. Or D, wide gait.
Wide gate or wide gape?
Why
Wide gait.
Fuck's
are
wide
you
gape?
thinking about a deer gaping?
Yeah.
It's just weird.
I just didn't know.
I don't know.
That's why he doesn't shoot doe.
I was confused.
That's why he doesn't shoot doe. He's not allowed to be around him. Fucking crimes against himself.
Say it one more time, Squatch.
Hold on, I just took a drink.
Your gay pineapple drink. You
Hey, man, I'm telling you, it's good. Don't knock it. Okay, A, drag lines. B, double print. C, mismatched stride spacing when scuffing on lead foot. D, wide gaping hole.
How
old are we? How old are we?
I'm this many. Wait,
I don't even know.
this
You read it
many.
again. I got.
I can count on my fingers
Throw
how
upside
old I am.
down.
1, 2,
You know what I realized?
3.
You know what I realized, guys?
4.
25 questions was a little too much for Brett.
I'm good.
Okay.
25
Ready?
questions was way too long ago when he couldn't even figure out what A, B, C, and D was on answer 3.
Right.
Yep.
True.
That's
that.
true.
We still missed 14.
Yeah. Okay. What did you want, Brett? Did you want the answers? Is
I
that
don't
what you
even
asked?
remember now. Sorry. Yeah, just read the whole damn thing.
Okay. How do you identify a track left by a limping buck in dry leaves? A, drag lines. B, a double print. C, mismatched stride spacing scuffing on lead foot. D, wide gait.
All right. Fuck it. You could. All right. Whatever.
Fuck it's not
Sure.
an answer.
I put an answer down. I don't know.
How about you, Mr. Broadside Ambush Frank? What'd you come up with?
I went with C.
You went with C. You're correct. And Mike got the C. What'd you get, Brett? C?
B.
You went with B?
No, C. I went with C.
Oh, okay, C. Okay, guys, you all got that right. How do you identify a track left by a limping buck in dry leaves? Of course, mismatched stride, spacing. He's going to be all screwed up when he's trying to drag. Maybe he's got a bum leg scuffing on the lead foot. He's hurt. Dun, dun, dun. Question 24. Here we go.
Well, it looks like for now, Frank wins.
Whoa. Frank's only one of four. Whoa.
Yeah,
Frank is
hang
one.
on.
Don't jinx me.
Fuck
Don't
out. Hang
jinx
on.
me.
This is my show. Shut the fuck out. Shut the fuck up.
Frank's at 18.
Frank's at 8. No, he's at 17.
12.
Hold on, let me double count.
13, 14.
Frank has 17.
Frank's at 17. Mike at 16. So I can't win. The only thing I can do is come in second.
Well, who gives a shit?
Boondocks hunting. Boondocks
I can
hunting.
only tie Mike. I can only tie Mike.
That ain't happening.
It doesn't matter. Let's finish up. Okay, number 24. Here we go, boys.
We still missed 14.
What is the only tracking sign that can be duplicated by other animals? A, hair. B, footprint. C, blood with stomach matter or bile. Or D, depression. Or bedding depression, sorry.
Like rabbits?
What is
No,
the only...
hair. Like hair on an animal.
Jesus.
You can also call rabbits hairs, shitbag.
I know, but look at all the other
God.
answers.
I got distracted by that. So read it again.
Yeah, you gotta read it again. Now I'm all fucked up.
You're right. Squash,
Fuck.
25 is too much for him.
I know. Broad spectrum. It's understandable. What is the only tracking sign that can't be duplicated by other animals? A, hair. B, footprint. C, blood with stomach matter or bile. Or D, bedding depression. I got that one wrong.
All right.
I'm a little nervous the fact that you said you got that one wrong.
I got that one wrong. I got it wrong.
Then I feel like I might get this one wrong.
Yeah.
I got it wrong.
What the fuck?
All right, Mike, give us your answer, Mike.
I don't
Yeah,
want
go
to
first,
give
Mike.
the answer.
Come
I
on,
would
Mike.
Go first,
see.
Mike.
I would
You're right.
see.
You're right, Mike. You got it.
How'd you get that one wrong?
What'd you get, Frank?
I went with fucking A, man. I don't know what I was thinking.
You
Fuck.
went with the rabbit. You went with the rabbit. How'd you go with the rabbit?
I don't fucking know. They all fuck me up, but whatever.
Brett, does it even
See?
matter?
Hey,
Should
I
I ask
asked
you?
you.
Frank, you blame that
I can't.
piece of
I
shit
lost.
Ginger right there. He jinxed you.
I told you he fucking jinxed. I said that
We are
shit. I said, don't fucking
tied
jinx me. And what happened?
Just let you know, though,
then-
I have gotten the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the last 6 questions right, motherfuckers.
No, and then he goes and starts talking about the hair. Fuck me all up now.
Brett, what did you have, Brett? What did you
Huh?
have? What
I
was
had
your
C.
answer?
I had
Okay,
C.
you were right. Good.
Like I said, I had the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last
right,
6
yeah.
questions right. So,
good.
eat a dick, bitch.
See, but this is what Brett did the last time. He got
Yep.
like
He
started getting on fire at the end.
And I got on fire towards the end again. Just not enough.
He's a late starter, guys. You know, he's not an early bloomer.
I will say this though, it would be 16-17 if I got that stupid 10-yard question right.
And if I didn't miss 14, I mean,
It's fucking yards. It's bullshit, and we still
All
missed 14.
number 25, the last and final question.
Oh,
Final sign before blood disappears completely on a gut shot deer. Final sign before blood disappears completely on a gut shot deer. A, scat. B, licking branch. C, wet smear on bark or log edge, belly contact. D, coyote tracks.
I feel like this answer's obvious, but I feel like it's too obvious. It's wrong.
Well, it doesn't really matter because you suck and you're not even close to winning. So
Motherfucker, I'm sick. It's 16-17. So fuck that bullshit question.
where did you get 16 from?
Yeah, where did you get 16 from?
10.
Because right now I'm at
12,
15.
13,
And if you guys got those
He's at
other,
15.
Okay, so you're at
15.
15.
He's
yeah,
at
but
15.
I should be at 16.
You
And
got
guys-
it wrong. You got it wrong.
You got
That's
it
a
wrong.
bullshit answer though, and don't tell me you're going to run 60 yards on a heart. Fuck off, bitch, and die.
I got to jump the fence with Brett and say that's bullshit too because my deer went down. I got pictures to prove it. I could show you.
Same here.
Yeah.
That's two
Whatever.
cases out of the whole
Yep.
country.
But it happened.
It happens.
It does happen, and sometimes they'll probably drop. Like if you shoot them with the gun, they could drop.
So your answer shouldn't be. The answer shouldn't be typically 30 to 60 yards because the odds of a deer running off the heart.
All right. Well, let's see who. I mean, Boondocks hunting won already, but let's see who in
Fuck off.
Boondocks hunting won
Whatever.
All right, boys, give me your answers.
at the
I
same
would
time.
say-
3.
C. What'd you get, Brett?
I don't know. I don't give a fuck.
I don't know. I don't give a fuck.
I
He's
put
all
C,
pissed
but I don't
off.
fucking care.
We'll put a P down for pussy. All right. All right. C is the correct answer, boys.
Yay! Fuck off.
Well, we have to go. We have to go to extra. Don't we have to go to extra?
I think so, yep.
We're tied.
Yep.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. All right.
Bullshit.
Look at this hat. It says Boondocks hunting on it. We're the best.
I had to go
Right.
neutral. I wore my Squatch hat. I had to be neutral. All right.
Honestly, though, if you took away the 18th question and you
Oh,
put that into
here
that,
we
right,
There
go.
we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 questions right in a row. So fuck off.
Brett's
Man,
not
if
winning
you-
on a fucking technicality. No way.
If you take away that stupid ass answer that I gave a couple of answers ago, I would have won. Like,
Bullshit.
Well, it's like the old saying goes, coulda, woulda, shoulda.
You still
Yep.
missed 14, but whatever.
Oh. I really, there's an echo in my headphone. It just keeps saying I missed 14.
Well, it's not me saying it. You said not to say it again.
I can't help this,
Yep.
It's one of those things where you just got to keep
Oh,
running your
One of
mouth.
those things.
you have that gay voice in your head too? Damn, I thought I was going crazy.
Oh, shit.
It
Yep.
keeps saying pride, pride, pride.
Right, man.
All right, hold on, boys. I am looking up a neutral tiebreaker question here.
Go for it.
It's only fair that you guys came on our show and beat us, and we came on your show and
100%.
beat you. So
100%. So
100%.
that means we have to run it back at least.
we
one more
have to
time.
run it
Yep.
back. Yeah.
Yep.
with actually your team. Like you should. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
You should
you're
get
by
like
yourself.
negative points just because like.
I will say this though, for just being me, I think it did fairly well against just you two. It won against
That's
two.
true. I'll give you that.
I mean, yeah, I definitely do think you did better this time than last time, but
Yeah, 16-18. I think was. Those were some good questions, though. I will give you that, Squash. Those were fucking amazing.
Thanks, bud. Yeah, I try.
Except for
Hold
questions 2 through 5. Those questions were bullshit. And the fact that we missed 14 and question 18 is bullshit answer. But whatever. I'm not complaining. I'm not being a sore loser or anything.
never that.
So this goes between Mike and the mighty broadside ambush Frank. Am I correct?
Yep.
Yes, we're tied.
Okay. I'm looking these over, trying to find.
Michael asked, does somebody have a tampon for Brett?
Yes, they're in the locker room.
It doesn't start for another couple days, motherfucker.
Yeah. You got to see it though. When he starts on his menstrual cycle, his hair turns brown.
I will say this though, you know that men actually have some type of menstrual type dump.
No, not this guy.
It's scientifically proven.
No, I have testosterone that would go through the fucking roof.
No, I'm saying like all guys generally though, like once a month, it's weird. It's hard to explain.
God did not give that to me. I don't have that. Thank you.
No. I'm not saying you have menstrual cycles or some shit. I'm just saying.
Oh, I've had motorcycles, but not a menstrual cycle. All right. Let's get this shit on the road here.
All right, let's go.
I have a tiebreaker question. Brett, you cannot answer because you suck.
And you're gay.
And you're gay.
and
you're a ginger. So
with a hard
and
R.
you're black.
Wow.
And you're black. And you're black.
You got it the worst.
Dude, he's got a rough fucking life over there, man. Holy shit.
Brett actually asked me.
Card.
Brett actually asked me, being of his gender race that he is, if I had the minority questions for him to win. I mean, what kind of host does this to you? Like, I'm supposed to come up with a freaking racially motivated questionnaire for you. I mean, I just don't get it. I don't get it. All right, boys, here we go.
Let's go.
What is the primary factor influencing the timing of whitetail rut in North America? A, temperature. B, moon phase. C, photo period. Or D, barometric pressure.
Can you read it one more time? I want to see if I got it.
Yeah, one more time, Scotch. Come on, buddy.
I think we should do this by who answers the question first, just in case if we both get it, like who's the fastest on it. Like, hit that buzzer because I already buzzed it. I already got the answer.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
I already got the buzzer. Boom.
Too
buzzed.
late.
Just in case if he gets this too. I buzzed it. I have the answer.
Here we go. What is the primary factor influencing the timing of the whitetail rut in North America? A, temperature. B, moon phase. C, photo period. Or D, barometric pressure. Boys, what do you have?
I just talked all that shit and I got it wrong, but I got C.
I went D.
Mike is correct.
Boom, 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 boom. Let's go. W. Hey, Brett, where's my championship belt? Where's the belt?
Yeah.
Where's the trophy? What the hell is going on?
I'm sorry. I'll be better prepared for next one.
Wow. Well, on behalf of Waterheads America, I'd like to thank you all for participating. It's been really, really interesting. Mike Nitre, I would like to congratulate you, sir, on being the winner.
Those are phenomenal questions.
Thank you very much. You have won the Woodsman's Gauntlet Trivia of 2025 here on the Whitetail Advantage.
Right there.
Congratulations. Your prize is I have no fucking idea. Just
your prize is the whole month.
Bragging rights.
Bragging rights until we play again. We got the get back. I'm very proud of Boondocks hunting. I am proud of Mr. Frank over there. Frank always
Thank
does
you,
a
sir.
phenomenal job. I tell you, the boy must be cheating. Well, we didn't even ask him about his phone today. That's what it was.
I
We
did
didn't even
not
ask
have
him
my
about
phone.
his phone.
That's
We
bullshit.
didn't do a phone check.
Nope, that's bullshit.
But yeah, fuck you, Brett.
Wow.
We won this bitch.
Wow.
That's right,
We're
baby.
number one.
Back
Let's
to
go.
Jersey, where it
Back
belongs.
to Jersey we go.
Oh,
We'll be
all right.
challenging you guys yet again one of these times coming up.
You know,
But
the best
I
part.
think so. Well, technically, hold on. Before Squatch,
Yeah.
so we have coming up. We have on ours. It is going to be the Marsh Boys versus the Blue Hen. The winner of that will be playing the Whitetail Advantage on our show. The two winners are going to be going head to head. I think before we end the summer, and then. I mean, I feel like we have to get another round in, but your guys have to show up. We need to set it up one more time. Your guys have to show up.
We have Blue Hen coming on our show in August at sometime, I think.
Oh, do you? Great guy.
Yeah.
Great guy. I'm gonna be down meeting him probably at some point because he's down in Delaware, so we'll be hunting down there. So at some point we're definitely gonna be meeting him and everything like that. But his episode just dropped on our show. Great guy.
Yeah. Michael, because he put it in all caps, little shitbag. You could ask Brett what show is Mickey Mouse from, and he would say Paw Patrol. Fuck your present, Michael.
Wow.
Asshole. Anyway. Boondocks, Mike and Frank, thank you for coming on the show. Squatch, amazing questions.
Thank
you know
you.
what? How about this?
Yep.
Because it's the last show for 2 weeks, let's do the outro together.
What?
All right. I'm just going to conclude an episode of the Whitetail Advantage Podcast. I want to say thank you to Boondocks Hunting for coming on the show for Trivia Night. Greatly appreciate it. If this show made you laugh, I know it sure made me laugh and made you think. Definitely made me think. Gave you a new perspective. Please hit that like and subscribe button. If you listen to this on the audio version, please get that 5-star rating and give us your feedback on the show. Audio versions of our podcast gets released every Monday and Wednesday at 5 a.m. Eastern Time. Make sure to stay up to tune with our 10-ring news. Also, if you want to be a guest on the Whitetail Advantage show, head to our website, whitetailadvantage.com. Submit your request through there. Or if you want anyone from Whitetail Advantage, submit your request through there as well. Last but not least, thank you to all companies who reached out to us and we partnered up with. And put that cord in the slot machine. We'll see you next time. Enjoy the 4th of July. Stay safe and have a happy 4th of July.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Whitetail Advantage Podcast. We hope you enjoyed the show, and we will see you next time.